Hey guys, Brad Danger here, and you think you know trucks? Nah, you know Ford F-150 everywhere you look on the highway, at the job site, popping out of suburban driveways, pulling trailers of whatever chaotic cargo life requires. It's the truck that laughs at the idea of optional. The F-150 isn't just popular, it's an American institution, a beast forged in steel and grit that somehow became the shorthand for pickup. Today, we're asking, why does this gargantuan machine keep owning the roads while its sci-fi electric sibling, the F-150 Lightning, crashes and burns? How does one brother stay king while the other becomes folklore for failure? Well, strap in because we're tearing back the chrome-plated hood and showing you exactly why F-150 is the reigning champ and why the Lightning might become the cautionary tale. Let's get into it. Now, before we get started, remember to go to winthisIdealcar.com to get entered to win your dream car plus life-changing cash. I linked to it in the pinned first comment. And the F-150? Well, they're built faster than you can swig a Red Bull. Every minute or two, somewhere in the land of stars and stripes, another F-150 rolls out ready to haul, tow, or haul and tow. Generation after generation, Americans have piled into these trucks, slapped on toolboxes, flats of wood, kayaks, kids, whatever chaos life throws, F-150 just shrugs and hauls. It's a badge of reliability, utility, and low-key dominance that feels baked into the asphalt. Let's be real, there's no emotional fluff here. People don't buy F-150 because they're flashy, though some are flashy as hell. They buy them because they work hard. They're as American as tailgate beers, jerry-rigged trailers, and the never-ending DIY projects that keep houses from falling apart. But that real twist, while the legend keeps rolling strong, another experiment, one dressed in futuristic EV chrome, flopped so hard it left skid marks across Ford's balance sheet. Built Ford tough? More like built Ford brilliant. If you ask the average Joe why they bought an F-150, the answer could bounce between it hauls everything, I just trust it, parts everywhere, and the most honest, because it's gonna just keep running when the rest of the clunkers need rebuilding. There is a reason why you see more old school F-150s with 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 miles on it on a classic Sunday drive than anything else. They just last. And guys, real quick, Rocky from New York already drove off with the first GTR and the bonus cash that changed his life. We literally flew him out here. He hung out with us for the whole weekend. We shipped his car back home to New York, and the dude had the time of his life. It genuinely changed everything for him. And now it's your turn. If you want a shot at winning your dream car plus bonus cash, hit the link in the pinned first comment right now. Now, back to the show. And that kind of dependability builds legends. From rock-solid frames to engines that quietly chaw through miles, F-150 doesn't ask for respect, it earns it. Whether you're finishing a home build, towing a boat, or just dragging a busted lawnmower to the dump, this truck handles it. And if you break something, no problem. Parts are cheap, easy to find, and mechanics already know what's up. It's the automotive equivalent of duct tape and duct tape know-how. Simple, reliable, almost always works. One of the F-150's biggest secret weapons, it doesn't try to be one thing. It tries to be kind of everything. It does everything pretty well. Need a brute force workhorse for construction sites? There's a trim for that. Want a weekend warrior that hauls toys and drinks? There's a trim for that. Need a comfy ride for the family that doubles as a snow day savior? There's a trim for that too. It doesn't matter if you're a blue-collar builder, a suburban dad, or a weekend warrior outdoor nut. There's an F-150 built for your flavor. That versatility means widespread appeal. That wide appeal means boatloads of sales, and boatloads of sales means excellent resale, steady aftermarket support, fleets rotating trucks yearly like smartphones, and a culture around these trucks that's deeper than the piston ring grooves in the engine. Many truck buyers don't want bells and whistles. They want turnkey ready. With the F-150, you get that. You get a vehicle that doesn't complain. You get one that bucks jokes about trucks falling apart at 100,000 miles because, well, your F-150 barely drops a hiccup at that mark. Because it's built to last, because everybody knows how to fix it, because parts and service are cheap and plentiful. Those are reliability fundamentals. They're boring, they're messy, but they're what keep the legend alive. Also, they turn resale into a perk. 5-year-old F-150 with reasonable miles often feel like steals for someone who just wants a dependable truck without overpaying. There's something about owning an F-150 that just feels like membership. It's not just a truck, it's a statement. You tow, you build, you haul. You do. If you've ever fixed a fence, moved a couch, chased a busted water heater into the dump, or lugged sod home for a lawn, the F-150 gets it. It doesn't care where you go or what you haul, it just does. And that identity adds value. It's not about badges. It's not about trust. It's about history. It's about knowing that if you load something heavy or slam a door after midnight, that truck just asks for more. Enter the F-150 Lightning, the EV dream everyone clapped for, the electric cowboy meant to modernize the legend. And at first it sounds amazing. All the muscle, none of the gas station guilt, silent acceleration, high tech, environmental cred, the pitch. It was so dreamy. But here's the problem. The reality hit like wet concrete. The Lightning, it crashed, and it not just on social media, in the market, on resale, on confidence. So why did the Lightning flop so hard? First, expectations versus execution. People expected that EV magic, instant torque, low maintenance, smooth ride. What they got was tech gremlins meeting lifestyle demands. Early adopters reported issues: electronics bugs, charging problems, battery anxiety, long waits for service, slow parts turnover, and resale collapse. Second, cost versus benefit. A heavy battery-laden EV pickup is more complicated, more expensive to repair, and less proven than the tried-and-true steel F-150. While ICE F-150s had decades of engineering error correction baked in, Lightning was still learning the hard way. For someone who just wants a truck that hauls, the peace of mind of a steel chassis and a cheap available engine matters more than zero emissions bragging rights. Third, infrastructure and expectations. Tow a trailer, haul heavy gear, drive off-road, go camping off-grid. All those are part of truck life. Lightning tried to be all of that while charging like a high-tech phone. But when you need instant power or long range, EV batteries and charging infrastructure often can't back it up. It's like buying a spaceship and expecting it to pop into warp always. It doesn't. The result frustrated owners who bought a future truck, but ended up with a compromised present. Fourth, brand damage on a massive scale. When early adopters post horror stories, being stranded, deals gone wrong, battery scares, endless repairs, that doesn't just hurt Lightning, it echoes back to Ford's reputation. Sudden dramatic failures destroy buyer confidence, and when a truck's identity is built on reliability and toughness, that kind of blow can take years to recover from, if at all. Lightning didn't just fail to dethrone the ICE F-150, it made the ICE F-150 look even stronger. I mean, just look around. You don't see old Lightning trucks rusting away, but you do see carbureted era F-150s rusted, dented, still pulling trailers or carrying tools decades later. That kind of longevity builds legends. When your grandpa, your dad, and now your new to you uncle all swear by the same truck, you don't buy the new trendy EV truck. You buy the trusted one. It's the memories. It's just the reliability. It's that feeling. Now, F-150s aren't the cheapest. It's not the fanciest in it. Somehow it nails everything good enough and everything that counts. Towing, hauling, daily driving, resale parts, maintenance, simplicity, ease of mechanical access. And because that sweet spot is so reliable and predictable, the secondhand market stays healthy. People know a used F-150 is still a rock, so demand never really drops. You're paying for proven versatility. And where many trucks chase trends, flash luxury, electrical revolution, the F-150 just keeps the basics tight. Strong frame, reliable engine, simple service, parts literally everywhere, mechanics who already know the drill. There's no software patch that can take out a transmission, no expensive battery module that might eat $10K to fix, just steel, torque, welding gloves, and a driver who knows how to use it. And driving an F-150 isn't a lifestyle statement, it's a survival statement. You might be hauling a trailer, a boat, a home-built project, or just groceries. It really don't matter. The truck, it's ready. It doesn't matter if you're in Florida or Alaska, suburbs or farmland. The F-150 is the truck built for everywhere and everyone. That universality builds community. People swap stories, mods, fixes, upgrades, and every story reinforces that F-150 is the common denominator for truck life. That sense of belonging matters. It means when you buy a used F-150, you inherit history, you inherit a network, kind of inherit trust as well. And here's the kicker. The F-150 Lightning wasn't just a flop, it was a huge wake-up call for the entire industry. A reminder that in truck life, toughness beats trendiness. Electric dreams are sexy, but horsepower, steel frames, and legacy, well, they matter more. The F-150 survived because it never forgot what a truck is supposed to do. Haul, endure, tow, and get the job done. That's not really that sexy, is it? That's just real, and that's what makes that heart beat forever. So next time you see one rolling down the highway, mud splattered, trailer in tow, maybe the tailgate sagging under the weight of who knows what, respect it. It's not a fashion statement. It is a commitment, a silent promise that when it's time to hustle, to build, to fix, to carry, this truck just shows up every single time. Because with the F-150, you're not buying hype, you're buying legacy. You're not buying electric illusions, you're buying ironclad dependability. And when everything else fails, overpriced EVs, tech nightmares, hype cycles, the F-150 keeps rolling. The Lightning, maybe someday it's gonna get it right, but history has a long memory, and the F-150s are still filling the streets, still getting work done, still proving that when you give people a truck that does exactly what it's supposed to do, no flashy fluff, no zero emissions marketing, no over-engineered drama, they'll keep coming back because, well, in truck life, there is one rule. If it ain't broke, haul it. And the F-150, it never broke for the people who need it. And guys, let me know. Do you guys like F-150s? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, remember to go to winthisIdealcar.com to get entered to win your dream car plus cash that you can haul with an F-150. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out some of these Ideal vids over here. I'm Brad Danger. This is Ideal. Catch you next week, and promise me one thing. Keep living the Ideal lifestyle.